Hey guys, what's up? So in this video we are going to have a look at inheritance in Ruby. Okay, so first of all, what is inheritance? So inheritance is like a parent-child relationship, you can say. So there is John, okay, and John has a father and John has a mother. So John will have properties, some properties from his father. Maybe he is getting his skin color from his father, maybe he's getting his hair color from his father, maybe he's getting his height from his father. But then he will also inherit some properties from his mother. Maybe he will look like his mother, his eyes will be like his mother, his nose might be like his mother. So that is the way inheritance works. When somebody inherits from his father and his mother, then he inherits the qualities, um, sometimes visible qualities, sometimes he also inherits the behavior. In fact, all the qualities and behavior, they are somehow inherited from his parents. So the same way, the programming languages, since they are object oriented, they also tend to have this concept of inheritance. So you have an object and it will belong to a class. Now that class will inherit from some other class. Okay, and by inheriting it means it will just inherit the methods defined in that class, some properties defined in that class, maybe instance variables defined in that class. So that is the way inheritance works in programming language world. So in this tutorial we will look at inheritance from Ruby point of view. So like in our human world or in our animal world, inheritance means you have a male parent, then you have a female parent, you have a father, you have a mother. But in Ruby world there is only one parent. Okay, so if I have a class A, then there will be only one parent to this class B. There is no father and mother, there is only one parent. Okay, so B will define some methods, and since A is the child of class B, A is a class, B is a class. Okay, so inheritance is on a class level. One class inherits from other class. So A is a class, it inherits from class B. So it will inherit the methods that are defined in class B, it will inherit the constants defined in class B. So these things it will inherit from B. But just as in our world, we inherit not only from our parents, but we also inherit from the parents of our parent, the parents of our parents of our parents. So this is like somehow we are a combination of the whole ancestor tree. So A here, A will not only inherit from B, but it will also inherit from the parent of class B, which is class C. So there is a whole ancestors tree for A also, and it will inherit the properties from all of them. So this is the way inheritance works in Ruby. There is only one parent, but then that parent will also have a parent, and that parent will also have a parent. So a child will inherit from everybody in his parent hierarchy. Okay, and in our world we say our male parent as father, daddy, papa, and we call our female parent as mummy, mom, mama, so many things. So in Ruby world we call the parent of a class as its superclass. Okay, and there is only one parent. So A's superclass is B, B's superclass is C, and maybe C's superclass is T. Okay, so A's parent means A's superclass is B, but A's ancestors were all the ancestors of A, then we will say B, C, T, they all are ancestors of A. But the direct parent of A will be called the superclass of A. Okay, so now we will have a look at how do we define all these concepts in our Ruby world. So first I'm going to create a class. I'm just going to write any file like test.rb. Okay, so in this file I'm going to create a class animal. Okay, and this class will have a method say hi, although apart from humans nobody says hi in animal world. They growl, they groan, they do so many things, but they don't speak. So let's say that say hi method prints hi. Okay, so this is one class we have defined, animal. Okay, so now I'm going to define another class which will inherit from animal. Maybe the another class is tiger. Okay, so how will I write that concept of inheritance here? How would I define another class tiger which will inherit from class animal? How do we do that in Ruby? We will write tiger the way we define any class, but since we have to show here that tiger inherits from class animal, we will write it like this. Okay, the sign of this greater than and then the name of the superclass, and then in this class we can define maybe growl, this method, and what this method will do, grr, it will print grr, and so here we defined a class animal. This class has one method. Now we define another class tiger, and here we are specifically telling that this class tiger inherits from class animal. It means class tiger, I mean all the objects which will be instances of class tiger, we will be able to call the method say_hi on that also, because tiger inherits from animal. So tiger inherits all the methods, all the properties, all the instance variables that are defined here in animal. It will inherit them also because animal is superclass of tiger. Okay, and now apart from inheriting all the things that are there in the parent, it will also have some of its own properties. Okay, so here it is defining a class growl, and what it does, it growls. So first what I'm going to do is like I'm going to just create an instance of class animal, and then I'm going to call method say_hi. What this method will do, this will print hi. I'm going to run this file. It says hi, but if instead of creating an instance of animal I create an instance of tiger, it will also be able to call this method say_hi, because tiger is a child of class animal, so it will be able to call the methods which its superclass defines. Ruby test.rb, again hi. Now apart from saying hi, it can also call the method growl, but an instance of animal will not be able to call the method growl, because child can inherit the properties of its parent, but parent cannot inherit the properties of child. Okay, so we can call growl method on tiger, but we cannot call growl method on instance of animal. Okay, and now here before we sign off, I'm just going to print the superclass of tiger just to confirm that tiger inherits from class animal. So I'll write puts, then I'll write tiger dot superclass. This is the method that you will use to know the parent of any class. And remember, superclass is called on the class. Okay, if you call it on any object, then first you will have to get to the class of that object, then you can call superclass on that. So I'm again going to run our Ruby file. Yes, so here you can see that the superclass of tiger class is animal. Now before we sign out, let's just out of curiosity, we want to know who is the superclass of animal. Does it fall from the sky, or is there somebody who is superclass of any class for whom we haven't told that okay, this inherits from this class? So we just want to know here who is the superclass of class animal, because specifically we didn't tell anybody, like there is nothing we have written here like okay, class animal inherits from this particular class. So who is the default superclass in Ruby? Object. So if you do not specifically say that this class inherits from this other class, then object will be the default parent. Okay, so that was all for this video, and we will look at some other concepts related to inheritance in Ruby in our next video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Bye bye.